Hi, I'm Lloyd from Bumstead's Bicycles, and I'm here in Southern California, and I've got one of Trek's e-bikes, full suspension mountain e-bike. It's called the Rail 5, and just wanted to go over it a few minutes with you. So, one of the things I always like about Trek is they completely engineer everything, and it's always well thought out. So, first thing they did was go with a Bosch Motor. Again, made by Bosch. I'll turn around the other side. So integrated into the frame, Bosch Motor. One of the best in the industry. Worth it. Gotta go with Bosch. There's others out there, but Trek chose this because of their reputation. You're spending a lot of money on these bikes. You want it to perform. Why not go with the best? So now that the e-bike, you've got that, the next is the battery. Trek has spent a lot of time in engineering to make sure that their battery goes seamlessly into the frame, held in place properly, and that makes for a nice balanced riding bike. If you put these batteries aren't light, you put it in the wrong spot, your bike's not going to perform properly. You want the bike to handle effectively and efficiently and be well balanced so that it doesn't inhibit your riding. So, good quality motor, battery in the right place, mounted properly, huge benefits to owning a Trek. Next, again, this is a full suspension bike. The front shocks are e-bike rated. You're going to be heavier with this bike. You need a shock that's valved and designed to add that extra weight and the extra momentum of going faster with an e-bike. Rear suspension, also tuned specifically for this application. The swing arm, the shock, all of it engineered to work properly with the weights and the balance of this bike. A lot of companies can't afford to do that. They just take their stock bike and bolt up E to it and say, here you go. Trek has done a lot to make sure that their e-bike performs equally as well as their traditional bikes. Drivetrain, good old SRAM, can't beat it. It works well. Enough said, good SRAM. Stopping power, using Tektro brakes. As a mechanic, love Tektro stuff. Easy to bleed, easy to work on, parts are easy to get. Any shop you walk into, they'll be happy you've got Tektro brakes on the bike. Not a problem, you'll love it. It's great stopping power, works well. Rims, we're using Bontrager rims and Bontrager tires. Again, they spec it with a high quality rim that will hold up to the abuse. A lot of companies, that's an easy place to skimp. Not Trek. Got good quality rims that hold up, good quality tires. From the factory comes with inner tubes, easily set up tubeless. A lot of guys love tubeless. Trek makes it real simple to switch out. Of course, dropper post. It's Trek's line post. Works really well. Easily shift the lever here. I'm not sitting on it so it doesn't want to drop, but easily drop, easily back up. Pretty standard on most bikes, but found over the years the line post, very minimal maintenance needed, works really well. Another thing Trek does that a lot of companies don't, they've made it to where to protect the frame, you have what's called a knock block. Basically, it's a steering limiter that keeps the fork from damaging the frame, and at a certain point, it stops before the fork can hit and damage the frame. Good feature. If you don't have that and you do a crash and your fork dents your frame, not gonna be happy. Next thing, again, along the Bosch, their controls, very simple to use, easy to get to, kind of intuitive. You don't have to read a big long manual to figure it out. And easily hit, easy to read. Even without my glasses on, I can tell what mode I'm in. When you're bouncing around on the trail, that can be very important. Where is this mounted? Is it easy to figure out? So again, Trek went with good, high quality, well thought out parts. Again, parts that match and do well, not just throwing on one part that's good to hide all the inadequacies somewhere else. Now that you got your new e-bike though, and also remember trail etiquette. You're gonna go a lot faster on this. Yield to the regular bike riders, yield to the hikers. We all wanna have access to the trails. Thanks.